Finally, we have reached the very first project of this class. I have already drawn the sketch on the paper. You can find the picture of this sketch in the resource section and you can copy it from there, or else you can just pause the screen and copy it from here. Here I am, I'll take you through the color mixing. So I'm adding some Scarlet Lake and some Indian red. Basically a warm and a cool red I am mixing to get this vibrant red color for the mushroom. And we already have the sketch, so within the sketch I am just drawing this, just painting this mushroom using the belly of my mop brush or a round brush you can use. Alright, so it's more like coloring the coloring book pages, just like that. And we have practiced a lot. We have practiced all the techniques. We have practiced drawing and painting these elements so many times. I don't think you are going to face any problem with the project. The whole idea of practicing so much was this, that the actual class project should not seem difficult to you. By the time you reach the class project section, you feel it's way too easy. Alright, just make you comfortable with the project. And here, as you see, I am leaving some highlight using the damp clean brush. Like so. I'm painting this postcard in a more of illustrative manner. So not very loose, I'm keeping it very tight, just as per the sketch. And here I'm using some quinacridone for the stem. And here, as you see, I made a mistake. The colors are not now running into each other, but I used a damp clean brush for lifting the colors, like so. Now I will let this area dry completely before I work on it further, because I don't want more accidents. Like that. We corrected the mistake with the damp clean brush. And now it's dried completely. So here I started working on the mushrooms, but still I am working around the mushrooms and adding these cute fern leaves and the foliage around the mushroom to give it a forest feel, the wild feel. So just touching the tip of my brush, I am creating these tiny leafy pattern like that. And now putting them together with the line. We are going to repeat these steps here and there to provide our postcard a sort of a background, as well as to provide these mushrooms more natural and wild feel. Right, so just some lines here and there to depict the pine needles and all those fall and wintry plants, the foliage here and there. And now I'm changing my green. The previous one was hooker's green, this is sap green. And with the sap green, I am adding some more foliage here and there. This will add some interest in the painting when we use different shades of color, when we use different values of color that adds dimension and interest to any painting. There, I'm done with the foliage. Now get back to the mushrooms, the star of the painting. And here I'm adding some shadows. Using quinacridone yellow mixed with some raw umber. Now adding some red berries with the same color we used for the top of the mushrooms. I'm trying to leave some highlights, not completely making the blobs of berries, trying to leave a dot of white. But if you guys happen to color it completely and forget to leave the dot, you can add the white highlight with a jelly roll later after the painting has dried completely. So don't worry about that. Now I am taking some lighter green. If you don't have this green, you can mix some yellow in your dark green and you'll get a color similar to this. So I'm just dropping in this color, this lighter green color at the base of the mushrooms and the foliage, and with some clean water I'll drag the color down so as to get a perfect gradient, just like that. Dropping in some olive green or sap green for the shadows. Look at the wet on wet blending, and now I'm softening the edges with a damp clean brush and also dragging the color downwards, and there we have it. Now I'm taking some red for splattering here and there to provide some movement and some texture to the painting. I'm also taking some green for the splatter. And that's it. There we have it. If you happen to get splatters at some places you don't want, you can just lift them up with a damp clean brush. And here I'm using a jelly roll, white jelly roll, to add the dots on the mushroom tops. Don't overdo this step and be mindful of stopping. Now I feel like adding some more shadows just below the top of the mushroom on top of the stems. So there, adding some darker gills, and there we have it. We are done with our very first class project. Please don't forget to share the picture of your class project in the project gallery, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we will paint this beautiful fall painting. See you there.